have a sit. All right, that really does have a good vibe to it. I like what you do, yeah? Let's talk about your journey on Next Afrobeats Star, yeah? Tell us, getting, of course, you had to audition and all that. Tell us about your story. How did you get into it?
All right, so I go by the name Dave Cash, from the D to the AVE, CS, SH, Omolo, Gomola, and I came with the swag and the ginger. So Next Afrobeats Star, I found out about it because I was writing like my exam around the time that the audition was going on.
Which exam was that?
I was in Mapuli, like my final exam.
Your final exam?
Yes. So I had to travel from Abeokuta down to Lagos for my
during
live
the
audition.
Exam period?
Yeah.
You missed the exam?
I was supposed to, but guess what?
Okay, what happened?
They had to like reschedule my audition because they scheduled us, okay, you have to come on Friday, Thursday. Okay. So the day they sent me like my audition details, I was having exam that Friday. Okay. I'm like, I can't leave my exam and travel down to Lagos. But guess what? And I got the mail that my audition has been rescheduled for Saturday. Okay. I'm like, man, God is at work. Yeah.
If both of them actually fell on the same day, the same time, what would you do? Because forget what people think. If everything fell at the same time, what would you do?
Because of it's my final exam, like I trust me, I will not want to mix it. Assume that
because it's a final exam.
Yes,
it was not a final exam.
Definitely, I'm
okay. Gone. I like that. I think this is quite honest because I mean you're thinking about what you've done so far, the time you've spent. Yeah. Because you know that's the challenge that many people have had. Education, academics versus career, or if it's entertainment, as it were. And people try to choose because at times it's going to be hard to put two of them together. But it's good that you finish all of that. And then the process, you auditioned. How far? Talk to us about being in. You know, competing with all of the talents that were there and then getting up to the first runner-up? Yeah. Good. Tell us about that.
All right. So when I came for my audition, I was served 3 no's.
3 no's?
I swear to God. And I came, and I came from Abeokuta for it.
Wow.
But thank God that I uploaded my song online. So there's like an online demo. Okay. So if they did not choose it like physically, when they listen to your song, they can call you that.
When they served you no's, what did they say? What was the feedback?
Trust me, I didn't even know what I did wrong. They're like, because when I was performing, the judges were actually vibing, they were dancing. But you know that now it's coming from like a personal kind of, because you don't know the kind of music that the person listens to. Okay. So what I did, when I came there, I just made sure that I delivered. Like my head, I just added to my mindset that when I climb that stage, I'm coming to deliver, I'm going to do my best. So when I was told like, no, assuming that I fumbled, I'll be hard on myself that, bro, what is...
But you gave me your best. So like, there's nothing more I could have done.
Yeah. But when they now picked me like for my online demo, I'm like, now.
Which was how long after the auditions did this happen?
It's like 2 weeks after.
After the auditions, and then they picked you and told you to come back.
Yes. So now this time around, I'll be performing in front of Puffy T, P Prime, Sash, and Andrew Vibes. Okay. When they scheduled me also, it happened. It felt down like it was on my exam date. I'm like, why is everything just happening? But glory to God, they rescheduled again.
The audition, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I came down to Lagos and I was the last person to audition. I came very late. Like they were almost done. Like, why am I just coming? I'm like, I came from Abeokuta and can they just help me with it? So I was the last person to perform and I got 4 years. From P Prime, from Sash, from Andy Vibes, and like now we're active.
Wonderful, wonderful.
After like 20,000 contestants that came for the show.
That was good. That was good. I mean, getting up to the point of being the first runner-up after the show. How has it been now, getting to the industry and seeing what it holds and all of that? What did the show do to your career as a person?
Okay, the show just changed my mindset about how the industry works. Because when we perform live, people are just judging based on, oh, this performance is like this. But they don't know the sleepless nights that we go through, the rehearsals, the studio session. Sometimes we have to like rehearse, like sometimes like 4 hours to performance, but nobody knows that. They just want, anytime you climb that stage, you just have to deliver. And it also showed me that, because when I'm writing my song, I don't know what my fellow contestants is doing. Any song I'm doing, whether it's fast-paced, emotional, or slow, I have to make sure that I'm coming 100, like I'm coming to deliver.
Does that mindset, does it help you now you're out of the house, understanding that even music, as much as you are there, there is level of there's competition in the industry for spaces, for being at the top there. It's not everybody that can be there. How has that helped your mindset? being in the competition, after the competition now, going into the music industry full time, how has that competitive mindset helped?
Made me more hungry.
Okay.
Like it increased my hunger, my mindset, and it showed me how competition and relationship works together. Because in order for you to compete, you also need to have the right relationship around you, the right people around
Competition
you.
can be healthy. It doesn't have to be feisty. It doesn't have to be toxic, as it were.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now let's after then, EP, body of work. What's the plan moving forward? What can people look out for you?
So right now, I just dropped like a 4-track body of work on my logo. It's a compilation of the songs I made on the show.
Okay.
So we have.
Okay, you sang originals on the show.
Yeah.
You did your originals.
Yeah. So on the show, Puffy was my coach.
Okay.
So the 4 tracks are produced by Puffy. We have BC, we have Mileke, we have On God.
So is it like an official signing, or he just did that based off you being his pick on the show?
Yeah, based on the fact that I was the pick, or his pick on the show.
Okay.
But after the show, I'm not with Puffy, but he's my coach on the show. Yeah, but now I'm under U Records and 1RPM.
Wonderful. So it's a 4-track, it's an EP or something, yeah?
Yeah.
It's out there?
Yes.
Well, let's call it a track. What are the tracks that you have
So we have Omologo.
Okay.
Omologo is the name of the EP.
Okay.
We have On God, Mileke, BC, and Weekend.
Putting it all together, how would you describe your how's your outlook? What's the message? What's the defining message for you whenever you put up a single or such a body of work? Is there any underlying theme behind this body of work?
Yeah, so when I make songs, I like it to be like a part of me where people can relate to what I'm saying, in as much as, because I like to make people happy with my song.
Okay, so
Nigeria is too stressful for me to start making you think. Like I want you to actually, like, when you listen to my music, it uplifts you. Like you just want to just, I like what I'm listening to. So when this body of work now is a compilation of the songs I made on the show. And while on the show, I'm not yet to come and start proving to you that I know how to sing. Because me getting there, I already know how to sing. I'm just coming there to let you know that I understand the business. If the sense coming to come and be singing emotional song, I'm coming to change everything that every other person is doing. So you'll be like, this guy is versatile, he knows what he's doing. So when I was making the songs on the show, I was not making it based on the fact that I wanted to be a compilation of EP. I was coming from a place of, I don't want to go home. I came all the way from Abeokuta for this, like, I have to win this.
You're fighting for your life.
Yes, I was fighting for my life. And after the show, the EP just dropped, like it dropped yesterday. And what people have been saying about it, like, I've been getting good review about the EP.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's talk about your inspirations as an Afrobeat artist. Where do you get inspiration from? Who inspires you, and what inspires you?
All right. So the way people inspire me is different. Some people tell you that, okay, this person inspired me, is my mentor. But I will give you like names of people. For example, we have Rema. Rema inspired me because of his confidence. Burna Boy because of his live performance. Wizkid because of the way he carries himself.
I like that. So from different people, you can pick different things and put that all together. So there's just no one there. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
Davido because of his personality.
Okay, I like that. And that all forms who you are at the moment. That's who inspires you. Now, what inspires you? Okay, well, you said Nigeria. You want to just make people happy because you've already mentioned that, right? Where do you see yourself in 5, 10?
Okay, so in the next 5 to 10 years, I see my name in the right Afrobeat conversations. Like when they're mentioning the big 3, big 4, big 5, the people leading Afrobeat. I want my name to be there. I want to see myself sitting there in the same room with the biggest people in Afrobeat space. Because me being there, that means I'm also a very big person. I have like 10 to 7 Eddies and like 5 Grammys.
Incidentally, I want to say something here. Incidentally, there are different times on this show, we've had to talk to a few Afrobeat artists, from Joe Boy to Fireboy to even Rema. A few of them, as at the time they were starting, nobody, when they were not known. But they get to the point where they're now big. I'm not saying that they are free members, I'm just saying that generally they forget their roots. They think that, okay, we've got into the market and yes, as much as you are global, how do you plan to stay tethered to your roots as a Nigerian, as an African? Because you see a lot of the big global artists now, they get to that point where they forget that, look, it was people here that really got you to where you are. do you hold that line?
No, I won't.
It's not easy. It's easy to say no, you won't, but when you get there and then you are big, you're now the big guy up there.
Do you know why
You know?
I give you the answer? Is because when we talk about Afrobeats too, the sound too is not as if like we have like a defined beat. It's the way we jump on beats. If you give an Afrobeat artist an R&B instrumental, you definitely know that this is a Nigerian on this song.
Okay.
Because of the Nigerianness in it. Like that's the Afrobeat, like the core part.
Wonderful, wonderful. Here's all of us wishing you the best and more grace to your elbows.